I was like this with the drums in the background.
Now this is going to be very fun. Very fun.
Mine are pretty much. There's really nothing off the wall with my list, but maybe some different ones. So I'll go. My number 5, which of course is in no specific issue of this because there's a million different versions of it, but so I'll just give the main version of Trivial Pursuit.
Nice.
Yes.
Love Trivial Pursuit. Still play it. We have a couple different versions, but there's really no standout. There's a music one I have, but that's probably the one that stands out.
The one that we had was the Genesis edition or the dark blue one, and then there was a silver screen edition.
Ooh. Very nice game. Kinky. Getting very kinky.
Very, very kinky, huh?
Fuck. That's so gross. I guess I'll go. I guess my number 5 has to be the classic game called Scrabble. I remember playing Scrabble as a kid a lot. Every household had them. And the beautiful thing about board games, it didn't matter if you had money, rich, poor, medium. It didn't matter. Every household had probably a Scrabble game in their house, and I had fun playing growing up. So that's my number 5.
We talked when we were just shooting the shit the other night, us 3, throwing out all the games anyways. We were just throwing them out, if you recall. This is the only one, after I did the research, that I remember playing a lot and I loved. Did you guys ever play Stratego? That is my number.
Oh, yeah. I remember Stratego.
Capture the Flag game.
Stratego. Wow.
Oh, lots of fun. Played this at sleepovers late at night with a lot of caffeine before the beer started kicking in.
Stratego.
Pre-beer days.
Was a Lord of the Rings Stratego, which I never played, which I enjoy Lord of the Rings, but I just played the regular Stratego. Lots of fun. Capture the Flag style. Number 5, Stratego.
My number 4. There's same thing. It's several versions of it. Because I love music trivia, so did you ever play Songburst?
I've heard of that.
So it's like a giant music trivia, and they usually have them by decade. They'll have like 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. They give you a line from a song, and they give you a choice. You have to finish it. Then there's other like trivia questions, and what you do is, as you advance, you get records, and then when you get 3, you get a gold record, then you can get platinum records, and that's how you win.
I'm looking at it, and it looks old. I don't remember this ever. But you're a musician. Of course you love this. That's why, because you're a musician.
Yeah, I used to love that game. That was probably the only thing. I mean, I wasn't bad at sports in high school, but this was the thing where everybody was fighting to have me on their team.
Yeah.
I want bad on my team.
Hell yeah. Because you want to freaking win. That's old school. That looks real old, though.
But don't I look old? Come on.
I'm just playing. I was like, damn, that shit looks old. Look at the font. Look at that.
The font. I was actually I think it's probably from it's a 90s. It's a 90s game.
I'm just kidding. That's too funny. My number 4, it's another mainstay. Remember, I grew up in the 90s, so a lot of these games are from the 90s, and most of the bigger names. You remember that game Trouble with the popping the number in the middle?
Yeah.
Man, we used to fight over Trouble all the time as kids. Used to always fight over Trouble. It was like the game was try to get all 3 of your little pieces to the center, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Trouble for me is my number 4. Classic game.
Classic game.
Oh, wow. Number 4. Okay. Trouble. I don't remember that one as much. My number 4 is going to be Pat's what number 5 was. It was Trivial Pursuit.
Ooh.
We played it a lot when I was younger because, when my parents, it was like an adult game mostly, but they let me play when I had the junior cards. So I got to use the junior cards, and I got to win a few times. So it was a lot of fun when I was a little kid. But
very nice.
Yeah, Trivial Pursuit. And by the way, that's on my Santa Claus list. There's a horror movie, Trivial Pursuit. It's pretty expensive. So
is there?
Oh, yeah. They have different, Pat. Yeah, they have different versions. They have like a small version, and then they have a big version.
My wife is down here. Songburst. Do you remember playing Songburst?
What?
Songburst.
Songburst?
Yeah, that we're talking the board games. Remember we talked about the other day? Wow, she's never heard of that one. I just asked her about it.
I still have a bunch of them in our game closet too. I have the
Here,
60s and 70s and 80s version.
That's what it looked like.
Songburst.
So yeah, Trivial Pursuit, man. Can't wait. Okay, that's what I was.
That'll come in handy. Are we going to do which we can talk about later? Are we still going to do horror trivia this Thursday since we're not doing a podcast over the weekend because it's a Memorial Day weekend?
Yeah, we could do that.
I think we'll do a Thursday night trivia night like we did the last time.
We're doing that Thursday night. We said, right?
Yeah, do a live horror trivia. Anybody out there watching, and we'll mention a little bit more about it later.
Yeah, but, so we don't have to worry about it then, because we're off on the Sunday.
Yeah, because I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Holiday wouldn't be a big deal, but I'll be away all weekend. I'll be camping Friday, and I won't be back till Monday, so I won't be available. So my number 3 is actually I meant to bring it out because I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. Maybe I'll grab it when somebody's talking about it. It's called Rock Trivia. It's from the late 80s, early 90s.
God damn, you're throwing these crazy ass ones out there.
It's like all rock. It's actually, but what's great about it, it's got like heavy metal stuff. It's got rock. It's got classic rock. It's got metal. It's got all sorts of cool stuff. And I'll grab it. And yeah, we play. Played the hell out of that game with my friends. I'll grab it and show it to you guys. When the
not on air.
You grab it. You grab it.
Not on air. Not on air, Pat.
No. Excuse me while I whip this out.
No,
I'm going to use that thing to death.
He'll take it down right away. We won't have to wait 48 hours this time. No, Pat will take it down.
Actually, I meant to grab out. I will go get the game. I won't keep saying dirty stuff.
You gotta be careful what you say to us.
I know because that's just the way we are.
Oh God, that's so funny, Pat.
All right, I'm going to go get the game.
Was that his 4 or 5?
That was his 3.
That was his 3. Okay, so
you
I'm
and I are
on
on our 3s.
Okay. Hey, did you see those little Daisy Duke shorts he's wearing? Hey, nice legs. Hey, where is he? Where is he? Look. He pranced away. So I think I saw too much.
Hold on, hey, child, did you see it? Did you see Pat's little baby?
Look at his Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, little kid Daisy Dukes on.
Look. Where's he at? Oh, please. Let's see if he does a close walk by, if we can see the shorts again. I'm like, hey, where the rest of them shorts at, man?
Where's the rest of it?
I told you. Hey, Brett's making fun of your. Hey, Brett's making fun of your Daisy.
Oh,
Dukes.
Joe, don't you dare!
As I'm walking, I'm like, why do I see Yoda?
He could go back and watch.
Hey, why are you wearing them Daisy Duke shorts?
Oh, my shorts. It was hot here today. I took a shower.
Oh,
hey, be glad I got shorts on. I can be sitting here in my undies.
The fucking screen got fucking bright. The screen got bright from the whiteness of your legs.
Yeah, and I tan. I get real tan. But this is probably the first time the legs were out in the sun was today.
Oh, Joe, you lost me on that one, Joe.
I'm sorry.
You lost me on that one.
It's just like, I was like, oh my God.
I was like, damn, his legs are fucking white. Shit.
Yeah. No, by the end of the summer, forget it. Believe it won't be.
Joe, Pat and I, when we get to California, we're gonna have to go tanning together.
Oh hell yeah!
Way.
Hey, that's
that's gonna be towards the end of the summer. I'll be tan by then.
I always wear pants. I'm fully clothed. Fuck that.
Don't fall off the chair the way you're jumping up. So these are the Songburst ones. So I have the 70s and 80s version.
Pat, you brought up a closet of games here. This is awesome.
Damn, look at that.
And the 50s and 60s one.
Dude, you know what? Those are probably
you're a music guy.
Those are probably worth a lot of money.
And this is the rock trivia what I was telling you about.
That looks cool.
Look at that
logo. Rock and roll trivia from the Beatles to Bowie.
Like very Van Halen-ish.
Well, it's if you look at it, it's got. This is of course one of the main reasons I had to get it. It gives a bunch of different, Van Halen logo sort of, but it has all bands: Stevie Nicks, Van Halen, The Who, and of course Kiss.
Oh, that's cool.
Stones, and now it shows you this was the mid to late 80s. Rolling Stones, Men at Work.
Whoa.
The Beach Boys and the Police. Yeah.
The Beach Boys. The Beach Boys. So,
What did Joe say? What was?
oh,
what did I miss?
I was just thrown
Besides
off
my
by.
legs.
I was just thrown off by your
He
legs.
was about ready to say it. He's like,
You saw my legs. They said, "Ooh, silky smooth."
Fuck, man.
and then he says it, and I start rolling.
Oh, dude. I'm like, dude, check out the Daisy Dukes. Fuck.
I don't know what I'm like. I come back. I'm like, why do I see Yoda?
I'm going to tell you. I don't know why. I just grabbed Yoda out of nowhere. I had to change something.
But
If they were cut off jeans, Pat, I would have lost.
yeah, they were jorts. They were jeans that he turned into shorts.
Jorts.
But no, my number 3 is Battleship. You sunk my battleship.
Yeah, there's some other honorable mentions. That was definitely a Battleship. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved
Oh,
Battleship.
It's actually me and my daughters, my oldest. That's our favorite game to play together. We get very competitive, and we don't. We do everything to win. We cheat. We do fucking use reflections. we use the reflections. We try to
You
fucking
move the ships when nobody's paying attention.
yeah. You do all that shit to fucking win. And there's no better sound than when you hear because we have the electronic version. When you hear the rocket go, and then you hear the. That is the best. You're like, yeah,
Didn't they make like a Transformers one? I think they made a couple different Battleship ones.
They made a couple different versions, yeah. But that original, like the original electronic, that game is the best. And then you remember growing up, as kids, we used to have the little portable ones. Remember the mini ones that you would take on road trips?
The travel.
Yeah.
Travel. That was the best game ever for a road trip. A mini Battleship. That was my favorite memory, man, from growing up.
What was it? What was the one that had the dice? You pushed the plastic clear case in. That's how you rolled the dice. You remember that? In the travel one?
That's Trouble. That's Trouble.
That was
yes,
Trouble, right?
That's Trouble. Yes, you're right. That's Trouble. They had a mini one for that too. Yes.
Good Lord. Well, like Anthony was saying, some games haven't aged, and this one definitely hasn't. The Game of Life. We were big Game of Life people when we were kids. We loved it. I just like putting the little pegs of the people in the car.
Yeah. That's a classic game, dude.
And I never wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be the damn lawyer. I wanted to make more money.
Like the game, and I like the cereal.
That's right.
Yes, Life cereal. So yeah, Life was fun as a kid. So the Game of Life, number 3.
And my number 2 was mentioned earlier because it's one of to my top 10 movies I love to watch. But I still love the classic Clue game.
Nice.
I thought you were going to say Battleship. Nice. I thought the movie sucked.
But Clue, just still to this day, I know we have one of the real, you can get the different versions, like in the wood box, the collectible wood box version. And that's the one that we have and play with my son and my daughter. We all just love Clue. It's so much fun.
Man, that's funny because it didn't make my list because I absolutely suck at the game Clue. Like MB and my daughter, they're super intelligent. They know how to market right, and they know how to do all that. I can't do none of that shit. I'm just like I'm the and then they fucking guess it like within 10 minutes or like everything. And I'm like, man, fuck this game. This game sucks. Let's play some fucking.
MB loves Clue. Oh, I love Clue.
Well, and there's probably not too many. Well, there's only how many different movies that were inspired by board games. That's easily the best movie that was made from a board game.
Oh, dude,
easily.
The cast was amazing. That's one of my guilty. I think y'all said guilty pleasures of mine, man. That movie kicks ass.
Love that movie.
It's
1 plus
probably
2
one
plus
of
2
the.
plus 1.
It's. I don't even think it's in my top 10, but I have the movie memorized. All the dialogue. My sister watched it every day for like years. No joke.
Awesome. Freaking awesome.
Anyways.
My number 2, I think y'all know this game. Caused a lot of fights. The game Sorry. We love playing Sorry. Sorry is a classic. Y'all already know about that game. It's my number 2. Top notch. If you got it in the house, you got to play it.
Definitely.
My number 2's been said already, and it is Battleship. That was there was some even fights with that game. Sister and I used to cheat on each other all the time.
That's right.
Damn, you cheating bastard! Damn.
Hey, I always say if you ain't
I know
cheating,
you're not watching. Someday I'll get you to watch because you're a horror movie person. So, anyways,
if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's right.
Oh, look at this. Not gonna lie, I actually like the movie Battleship. Wow.
Wait, is that the one with Rihanna?
Isn't it Liam Neeson's in it?
Yeah,
Whitney's-
Rihanna's like a Navy sailor kicking ass and shit. Hell no.
You know what's funny? There's probably
Hell
I
no.
watched it once and I was
Hell
like,
no.
you know what? There's been worse movies, but yeah, it's not something I'd watch again. But
That movie sucked just like I didn't like Pacific Rim. They came out. It came out along the same time. I freaking hate that movie.
Pacific
let's see if
Rim.
number
That was
one
like
is
a
the
porn I
same
watched.
everywhere. Is number one the same here? This will be interesting.
Oh, we already know. But you know what? There's a little twist to it, like because I have a specific version in mind. So maybe let's see.
Oh, if you're saying specific version, we might be the same here for number one.
Oh,
Okay.
maybe let's go. Let's see.
Ooh, well,
Let's
I
see.
think we might all be on the same page with this. So let's see. My number one, the immortal classic Monopoly.
Yep.
That's right.
Oh my
Three-way
God!
tie.
Look at that!
Look at that. We had a three-way.
We all had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mine is a Monopoly, but it is inspired by the movie The Goonies.
Oh, the Goonies.
So
Oh.
The Goonies Monopoly. Yes.
I have the Chicago Cubs Monopoly.
That's awesome. But like think about it, like everything, like you have like Data is like the railroad track, so like Data's inventions.
Yep.
Then you have all the different booby traps,
Yep.
all that fun stuff, dude. It's amazing.
I'd be curious. Stranger Things has one. I'd be curious how the Stranger
Yeah.
Things one is.
That would be cool too.
So who would have thought we just had our first three-way?
That's what she said.
That's awesome.
You know what? What Anthony said again. Some games don't age. We
Yeah.
got it for the kids for Christmas like 2 years ago. There's the electronic banking one. So you know what?
Yes.
That's going to be a motivation. I'm going to get that thing open and play with the kids this week, and then we're going to give a review.
Yeah, the one that we played the most, aside from one of the original versions that I had, which over time just got beat to shit because
Yeah.
they always fall apart, was one we got for Terrence when he was young. We got the Star Wars. It was
Is there a Star Wars one?
the Star Wars one, but it was Revenge of the Sith. It was one of the movies, and so we ended up that was the majority one we played over the time. Actually, we still have that version.
That's
The Star
awesome.
Wars one.
I think that's awesome. Anything Star Wars rocks, man. I think I can't forget. Even my neighbor said the Walking Dead Monopoly is probably fun as shit, and that's a horror inspired one. So I'd probably be.
Do they
interested
have
in
a
playing
Walking
that.
Dead Monopoly?
Oh no, I gotta check that out. Shit.
That's actually pretty cool. I mean, I watched The Walking Dead. Walking Dead to me, I love that show, and I think I've told this before. This was something that
Oh,
my
no.
buddy and I watched every week. And then when he got killed in a car accident, I just didn't want to watch it anymore because it was just something we did every Sunday night together and we watched football, we watched Walking Dead, and then I just lost it for me. Not because of the story. It's just I just don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I totally forgot, guys, that I had one that I should see if this can be played online or during a watch along. I got
Family
it
Feud.
a couple years ago.
Oh,
Family
wow.
Feud Blockbuster.
That is cool. You know what? I was gonna mention that, but the one that had Steve Harvey was on it, but I was like, eh.
This is the electronic Monopoly Empire. We still haven't opened it.
Oh, that's cool, man. That is cool.
Electronic banking.
I think for MB, I bought her a Elf Monopoly.
They have an Elf
They made an
Monopoly,
Elf
really?
Monopoly?
There's an Elf Monopoly, yeah. So it's still sealed up in the closet back
You
there.
know, damn it, we need a goddamn Halloween one.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
We do have what's that one board game we break out every Christmas? It's we have a Festivus board game.
Oh, I'm so jelly. The Festivus for the rest of us.
It's a Festivus for the rest of us.
Now it's time to test our feats of strength.
They airing a grievance. I got a lot of problem with you people.
I got a lot of problems with you people.
They made a Godfather 50th anniversary. I'm looking up all the versions. There's an Always Sunny in Philadelphia Monopoly. Wow.
Really? There's a Kiss Monopoly.
There's a Queen Elizabeth II Monopoly.
There's a Kissopoly. Kiss Monopoly.
There's a Mexico-opoly. What?
I know there's the Cheaters edition. That one's fun. Like,
Oh,
have
Of
you ever
course, you
played-
cheater. You just
Yeah.
you love to cheat.
Yeah.
I love that
Hey,
version.
Get out.
Hey, don't-
There's a Bob Ross Monopoly.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
come
Oh.
on.
I have to. Oh shit! Tomorrow's Terrence's birthday. If I saw that, I would buy it. Terrence loves Bob Ross.
They slap Bob Ross on anything. Poor
And he's
fellow.
dead
Big
now.
Bang Theory
It-
one.
it-
It's expensive. The Big Bang Theory one
It's
is.
got to be his wife or his somebody in his family because that guy was not whored out when he was alive. Once he
No.
died, he's everywhere. There's a whole shelf of shit. Bob Ross and FYE every time I go in there.
Dude, a shitload of Bob Ross. I'm
Somebody's
like,
making bank on him since he
He's
died.
got NECA
They made a Law and
figures.
Order Monopoly? Jesus.
They got a
Law and Order?
Beetlejuice. I've seen a Beetlejuice at.
Do they?
Yeah, there's a Beetlejuice Monopoly.
Oh, Ghostbusters. I can see that. That's cheap.
I can see a Ghostbusters. That I could say.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
Disney
a
Villain?
there's a wrestling one too there, Brett. WWE Monopoly.
Yep. You're right. There's a Roblox one, which my kids would go
Yeah.
bonkers. over.
There's a It from the remake. There's an It one. These are all that I've seen. Like I'm just going to all
There
these
is
different
the It
stores.
one. Yeah, the
Mhm.
Minions. Nightmare Before
Mhm.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad. Oh wow, Breaking Bad would
There's
be
a Breaking
awesome.
Bad one. Wow.
Scooby Doo, Target. What the hell?
Wow, I didn't
Oh,
know they made a Back to the Future one. That's probably badass.
Rick and Morty, all
There's
that
a
fun
Ted
shit.
Lasso Monopoly. Good God.
They need to make like a. Never mind. Be quiet.
Why is
Never
the Back
mind.
to the Future Monopoly game $200?
$200.
Probably a rare. It's probably rare.
Does it come with Michael J. Fox?
Ooh, the Gremlins Monopoly. The Gremlins Monopoly's cool. Man.
Yeah, I would play that.
You know, there's going to be
Maxo-
people out there that would just collect them. Like we collect Halloween stuff. I guarantee there's people that just collect the Monopoly sets.
Yeah, you could get the
I would say
Goonies
that.
Monopoly pretty cheap on eBay. That's pretty cool.
Dude, that game is so fun. It just takes you back to being a kid again. That's all
Yeah,
it
the
is.
Breaking Bad one. That would be pretty damn cool.
Mhm.
So, like, if you blow up the meth lab, do you go directly to jail?
Yeah. We probably have Tuco with the Tuco, and then what's the other guy?
Here's a
we got-
cheaper Back to the Future. Good. Okay, sorry.
That's
Tuco-
awesome.
No, you got to have what's his name? Jesse
Saltalamacchia. Saltalamacchia.
Sal, and then you got the one that got half his face blown off and he died.
Oh.
The drug dealer.
You know, when I was grabbing these two games, I forgot we have the Simpsons Game of Life.
Oh, God.
dude,
Springfield.
Simpsons rock, man.
Thanks for watching our latest top 5 from an episode of That Horror Movie Podcast. We do That Horror Movie Podcast every Sunday night live at 8 p.m. on this channel. And every week we feature a top 5 that we all do together and share live with everybody in the chat. So if you have any ideas, by all means, drop them in the comments below. Like this video. It helps everybody find this channel. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. And we will see you on Sunday nights.